Good afternoon, everyone, and congratulations. Thank you to our guests. Thank you for staying this long. There isn't much I can add at this point. I think all of the wisdom have been shared. We've learned a lot today. We've heard about human beingness. We've learned about persistent character, integrity. The list, everything that Mr. Cole said is a long list. So I hope you were listening. So there's just a lot for us to ruminate on. So nothing to touch in terms of wisdom sharing. I think my job here is really just to thank everyone and then sort of start to bring this ceremony to a close. Thank you very much, Frank, for the kind introduction. And James, thank you so much. It makes us very happy to hear all of the things that you say you've taken away from being at Nexford. It's clear that our values have now clearly aligned with your values. So we're very excited to see you take this out into the world. So at Nexford University, our programs are future focused and competency based, enabling our learners to get ahead in their career. Everything we do is about empowering our graduates to be better economically and more socially mobile. So we've heard that. You saw James' experience, so that was awesome, which is why we have wasted no time and have organized a career fair, a startup demo, and master classes from top professionals right after this ceremony. So congratulations to all of you who graduated today, to the Nexford entrepreneurs who will be exhibiting and pitching later today. I really encourage everyone to please make the time to visit the exhibition area right after the ceremony and get connected with employment opportunities, business opportunities. At the exhibition later, we will have local and international employers, representatives from some of the world's leading talent marketplaces and talent outsourcing companies. There are going to be several booths. Nexford has a booth as well. At the LSCTF booth, you can access career coaching, interview tips, and you can get your CV reviewed all today, by the way. So really, there's a lot packed for you later. As entrepreneurs, you will be able to meet would-be customers. You can meet investors and partners, right? During the master classes, I've heard Mr. Edo talking about it throughout the ceremony today. You will learn more about, how it's designed really to arm you with the knowledge and skills that you need to start your career on the very best footing. So you really don't want to miss any of that. So we really encourage you to stay behind and participate in the activities that have been planned for you. So as we begin to close today's ceremony, I want to, like James, borrow one of our African proverbs that says, if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go together. Nexford University's mission is to serve the globe, breaking down barriers to quality education and doing what it can to facilitate economic and social mobility, like I said before, and for as many people around the world as possible. So we have therefore heeded the advice, of the wise ones who came before us and have made sure that we have never traveled alone since inception in 2019. As we intend to travel very far, we intend to travel very wide, and we intend to travel for a very long time. So we'd like to begin to extend our heartfelt gratitude to lots of people, but let me start with our backers. Learn Capital, Global Ventures, Pearson Ventures, New Markets Ventures, Future Africa, and Rwanda Innovation Fund. These people have demonstrated in no small measure how much they align with our mission, our values, and want to thank them for believing in us and being the wind beneath our wings. To our sponsoring partners, please, you have to permit me to call out Sterling Bank. So you know how young people say, my day one? Sterling Bank is our day one. We cannot tell our story in Nigeria without Sterling Bank. And we want to thank the Sterling Bank Managing Director, Mr. Abubakar Suleiman, for your visionary leadership. We truly are blown away by you and your organization's genuine commitment to institutionalizing skill and talent development in your organization and indeed Nigeria. So they don't do this for their company alone. They go out of their way to make sure that this is happening across the country. Since 2019, through the Grow with Sterling program, Sterling Bank has trained 280 members of staff with Nexford alone. That is not saying they've not trained with other institutions, but with Nexford alone. In this particular ceremony, we have 45 Sterling graduates, So please, we want to thank Sterling Bank for believing in us and being an enduring partner. I want to ask for a special round of applause for Sterling Bank and our amazing Sterling Bank graduates. Thank you. To our partners, Nestle, they're out there, they have a booth, Afex, GTCO, we thank you for your sponsorship and for trusting us with building leaders in your organization. Kuda, Schneider Electric, Lilly Hospital, Main One, you too, you've demonstrated the value you place on building leaders and the continuous upskilling of your teams. We thank you for your interest in us and for your support. We have several strategic partners, but just to name a few. The Lagos State Employment Trust Fund, we are loving co-creating all the different ways that we can upskill Lagosians and build entrepreneurs to enjoy economic and social mobility in Lagos. To FITC, we are honored to be at the table with you to solution ways to close talent gaps in the financial sector. To John Odige Oyego Public Service Academy, Jupsa in Benin City, Edo State, what you are doing is remarkable, and we appreciate that you have selected us as a worthy partner to make massive impact in the public sector in Edo State. PAVE HQ, PERNAID, Workforce Group, and YF Partners, and all the organizations in our career coalition, we say thank you. To our many partners and collaborators, thank you for your interest in us. To all our exhibitors and vendors for the career fair and the master classes, I'm holding later this afternoon. We have InterSwitch, we have Wakana, Kuda, LSCTF, Fidelity Bank. We thank you for your partnership. To our event curators, this didn't come together by magic. It's come together with a team. So HHV, we want to thank you for pulling this together. And to our distinguished guests, Dr. Ezekiel Sili, Mr. Cole, Mr. Aboyeji, Mr. Adeoye, Mr. Adedeji, we really just want to thank you for coming today and celebrating these change makers and leaders of tomorrow. From all of us at Nexford, my job here is to tell you thank you so much for coming, thank you for listening, and we wish you love the rest of the day. Thank you very much.